Walking after meals, the unexpected health trick you need. The power of a post-dinner stroll. In our modern world, we're inundated with trendy biohacks, pricey supplements, and complex fitness routines. From high-intensity interval training to ketogenic diets, the wellness industry is booming, raking in billions. But there's a simple, scientifically backed, and completely free health intervention that has been overlooked: taking a stroll after dinner. The lost tradition. In Britain, the cherished tradition of the Sunday constitutional has faded away, giving way to the comfort of the sofa and Netflix binges. However, reintroducing a short walk, especially after your evening meal, could be the most effective habit for boosting your metabolic health, improving digestion, and enhancing mental well-being. Beyond burning calories. This isn't merely about burning a few extra calories. It's about the significant physiological changes that occur when we move our bodies while they process food. The science of the postprandial stroll. So, why is walking after a meal so powerful? Let's break it down. When you eat, especially something rich in carbohydrates, your body converts those nutrients into glucose, which enters your bloodstream. In response, the pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that acts like a key, allowing glucose to enter your cells for energy. The power of a post-meal walk. In our modern, sedentary lifestyles, we often consume more energy than our cells actually need. After a meal, when we sit down, that glucose can linger in our bloodstream, causing what we call a glucose spike. Over time, these repeated spikes can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, systemic inflammation, and even weight gain. Why a post-meal walk helps. Here's where the power of the post-meal walk comes into play. By engaging your large muscle groups, particularly the quadriceps and glutes, through a simple walk, these muscles start to demand energy. They can effectively pull glucose from the bloodstream without needing a huge surge of insulin. This process, known as GLUT4 translocation, essentially helps to mop up the excess sugar, smoothing out that glucose curve. Just a few minutes make a difference. You might be surprised to learn that a study published in the journal Sports Medicine found that even a quick walk of just 2 to 5 minutes can significantly lower blood sugar levels compared to sitting. Managing the sugar crash. We've all felt it, the dreaded post-lunch slump. One moment you're enjoying a hearty meal, and the next, you're struggling to keep your eyes open at your desk. This often results from a reactive hypoglycemic event, a sharp spike in blood sugar followed by an equally sharp crash. So, the next time you finish a meal, consider taking a short walk to help manage your blood sugar levels. Boost your energy, the power of post-meal walks. Did you know that taking a walk after eating can transform your energy levels? By walking, you prevent that dreaded energy peak followed by a crash. Instead of riding a roller coaster of energy, you'll enjoy a steady plateau. This leads to better focus, less irritability, and a notable decline in brain fog. A productivity tool for office workers. For those working in an office, a quick 10-minute walk around the block after lunch isn't just a break, it's a productivity tool. It ensures your afternoon is spent being productive rather than battling the urge to nap. But the benefits don't stop there. Digestion and the gut-brain axis. The power of walking for your digestion. Walking is not just about lowering blood sugar, it plays a crucial role in the mechanical process of digestion. Why movement matters. The human body isn't designed to digest food while sitting still or slumped in a chair. Instead, movement stimulates peristalsis, those wave-like muscle contractions that help move food through your digestive tract. Relief for digestive issues. If you struggle with bloating, indigestion, or GORD, walking can be a game changer. By remaining upright and gently moving, you're encouraging gastric emptying. This helps food transition from your stomach to the small intestine more efficiently, reducing the chances of stomach acid bubbling up into the esophagus. The gut connection. There's even an emerging connection between physical activity and your gut microbiome. Gentle movement helps circulate blood to your digestive organs, creating a healthier environment for beneficial bacteria. A happy gut often leads to a happy mind, thanks to the vagus nerve that links your digestive system directly to your brain. Beyond calories, managing weight. When thinking about walking for weight loss, most people focus on the calories out aspect. While yes, walking does burn energy, the real magic happens through hormonal regulation after your post-meal walk. Unlocking the benefits of post-meal walking. Did you know that insulin is a crucial storage hormone? When your insulin levels are high, your body goes into storage mode, making it tough to mobilize and burn body fat. But there's a simple solution: taking a walk after your meal helps lower those insulin levels, guiding your body back to a fat-burning state much quicker. Regulate your hunger hormones. Walking isn't just good for your waistline, it also plays a role in regulating ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and leptin, the satiety hormone. Many people find that a leisurely walk after dinner helps curb cravings for late-night snacks or sugary treats. It's a natural appetite suppressant that works with your biology rather than against it. Heart health, the silent killer. Now let's talk about heart health. High blood pressure, often referred to as the silent killer, sneaks up on you with little to no symptoms until serious damage is done. Here's the good news: walking is an effective cardiovascular exercise that strengthens your heart, allowing it to pump blood more efficiently. When you eat, your heart rate increases to aid digestion. Adding a gentle walk helps create a training effect for your heart. Research shows that frequent, short walks are often more effective at lowering blood pressure over a full day than one long, intense gym session. For those concerned about heart disease, this simple habit is a powerful preventative measure. Mental well-being and the British landscape. We cannot ignore the psychological benefits. In the UK, we are blessed with a diverse landscape, from rolling hills to leafy urban parks. Stepping outside after a meal provides a sensory reset. The Japanese concept of shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, highlights how being amongst trees and nature lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. Even if you are just walking down a terrace street in Manchester or London, the act of moving through space and changing your environment helps to declutter the mind. A post-dinner walk provides a transition period between the stresses of the working day and the relaxation of the evening. It is a time for reflection, for conversation with a partner, or for listening to a favorite podcast. In an era of digital overload, this screen-free time is essential for maintaining mental resilience. The practicalities: how to start. The beauty of this health trick is its simplicity, but there are ways to optimize it. 1. The golden window. The best time to start your walk is within 15 to 30 minutes of finishing your meal. This is when the glucose from your food begins to hit the bloodstream. You don't need to rush out the door the second you put your fork down, but don't wait an hour, or the peak will have already occurred. 2. Duration and intensity. You do not need to power walk or break a sweat. In fact, very vigorous exercise immediately after eating can actually hinder digestion as the body diverts blood away from the gut to the skeletal muscles. A brisk pace where you can still hold a conversation without gasping is perfect. Aim for 10 to 20 minutes. Even a 5-minute mini walk is better than nothing. 3. Consistency over intensity. Walking once a week won't move the needle significantly. The goal is to make this a non-negotiable part of your routine. Like brushing your teeth, it should become something you do automatically. 4. Gear and weather. This is Britain, it will rain. However, as the saying goes, there is no such thing as bad weather, only unsuitable clothing. Invest in a decent waterproof Mac and a sturdy pair of trainers. Overcoming common obstacles. I don't have time. Most of us spend at least 30 minutes an evening scrolling through social media. By replacing just 15 minutes of that dead time with a walk, you reclaim your health without losing any productive hours. I'm too tired. Paradoxically, walking gives you energy. The fatigue you feel after a meal is often that sugar slump mentioned earlier. Once you get moving and your circulation improves, you will likely feel more refreshed than if you had slumped on the sofa. I live in a busy urban area. You don't need a national park. A walk around the block or to the end of the street and back is sufficient. If safety is a concern at night, try to maximize your post-lunch walk during daylight hours instead. The social aspect: reconnecting with others. In our hyper-connected yet lonely world, the post-meal walk offers a rare opportunity for genuine connection. In many Mediterranean cultures, the passeggiata is a social ritual, a slow evening stroll through the town square to see and be seen. By making the post-dinner walk a family affair, you are teaching children healthy habits that will last a lifetime. It is a time for low-stakes conversation. Often, teenagers who might be reluctant to talk across a dinner table will open up while walking side by side. For couples, it is a chance to reconnect away from the distractions of the television and household chores. Walking versus the gym, a balanced perspective. It is important to clarify that walking after meals is not a replacement for strength training or more vigorous cardiovascular exercise. We still need to lift weights and get our heart rates up for optimal health. However, walking serves a different purpose. Think of the gym as your performance training and the post-meal walk as your maintenance training. One builds the engine, the other keeps the fuel lines clean. You can be a regular gym goer and still be metabolically unhealthy if you spend the other 23 hours of the day sitting down. The post-meal walk bridges the gap between exercise and movement. The impact on longevity. The blue zones, areas of the world where people live statistically longer lives, all share a common trait: natural movement is baked into their daily lives. They don't go to the gym, they garden, they walk to the market, and they stroll after meals. By managing your blood sugar and reducing inflammation through walking, you are essentially slowing down the biological aging process. Chronic high blood sugar leads to the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which damage collagen and elastin, causing wrinkles, and stiffen the arteries. Walking is, quite literally, an anti-aging treatment. A challenge for the reader. If you are skeptical, I invite you to try the 10-minute post-dinner challenge for just 1 week. For 7 consecutive days, commit to a 10-minute walk immediately after your main evening meal. Notice how you feel. Do you feel less bloated? Is your sleep deeper? Do you feel less snacky in the evening? Most people find that by day 4 or 5, they actually start to look forward to the walk. The body begins to crave the movement. Conclusion: the simplest revolution. We often look for health solutions in a pill bottle or a complex app, forgetting that our bodies are evolved for movement. The unexpected health trick of walking after meals is powerful because it works with our physiology, not against it. It addresses the modern scourges of insulin resistance, digestive distress, and chronic stress in one fell swoop. In a world that is increasingly sedentary and digital, the act of putting on your shoes and stepping out into the fresh British air is a small act of rebellion. It is a statement that you value your health more than the convenience of the sofa. It costs nothing, requires no special skills, and yields dividends that can quite literally save your life. So, tonight, when you finish your dinner, don't reach for the remote. Reach for your coat. Your heart, your gut, and your mind will thank you for it. The pavement is calling. It's time to take that first step towards a healthier, more vibrant you.